The hub on Causeway is the largest transportation hub development ever built in New England. It's the most sustainable 3 acres in the city of Boston. A vertical village with all the uses possible for a person to live, work, commute, and entertain. But maybe one of the biggest contributions it's made is the link between 2 historic neighborhoods, West End and the North End. That connection could not have taken place if it weren't for a group of citizens called the Grocery Store Committee, who for 20 years worked tirelessly for their community to get a grocery store in their neighborhood. It's a great Boston story. So Boston Properties and Delaware North, our partners, went to Mayor Menino and we laid out the project for him, and he said, "I love the project. I'll support the project. However, you're gonna meet with the Grocery Store Committee." Today, we brought the Grocery Store Committee back for a visit. It's an opportunity for us to sit down, talk about this site and how this store has improved the lives in the community.
Ladies, let's start at the beginning. How was the Grocery Committee formed?
The Grocery Committee's mission was to get an accessible, affordable supermarket in the North End, West End, Beacon Hill area.
The Stop and Shop was losing its lease. Nobody wanted Stop and Shop to leave. We have no other place to go.
What were some of your early efforts in the Grocery Committee to bring a new option into the neighborhood?
We tried to engage other supermarkets to come into the area. The properties that were available were not designed for a supermarket. They didn't have the square footage. They didn't have the ability to have a truck do the loading and unloading. It was very difficult. We asked for help to all the local politicians, and there was always a reason why they couldn't accommodate it.
When did you learn of Boston Properties' efforts to bring a grocery store to this new development?
We first heard it from Star Market. They actually came to one of our meetings. Then, of course, Brian got involved. He was fabulous. He made sure that it happened.
So JF, Boston Properties and Delaware North comes to you and says, "All right, Gensler, you won the gig. You're gonna design the largest grocery store in the city of Boston. And it's gotta be in this project. It's now your challenge to figure out how and where we're gonna do it."
This is hallowed ground. This is a really special
It
place.
sure was.
Extraordinarily important to the city of Boston. You've got a wide variety of demographic groups, so access for each one of those customers. Second, operationally, I mean, this is an operational grocery store and semi-trucks coming in. How
I
loading
think
is
it's
gonna
like
work.
20 semis a day, JF.
Third was to keep the arena and the subway going while we're building this grocery store. They have to maintain operations.
Not an easy feat.
And it's a very large footprint, as you said. And how does that fit on the ground floor of this particular development? We said, well, first of all, we can go up or we can go down. By the way, there's a parking structure right next door to us in the TD Garden that goes down, and we have access from that during the day because the garden services primarily its constituents at night. Allowed us to put a small footprint at the ground level, accessible to all the different demographics that we
Everybody
discussed
sees
about.
it.
Everyone
There for the
sees it.
community.
Going down became a real engineering challenge, but also we had a great team.
Congratulations to your team and the engineers who put this all together. An amazing accomplishment.
How has Star Market made your lives easier, families' lives easier?
People of all ages and families can live close by. It's more of a neighborhood.
Most people here are so excited. It's made life much easier.
I heard you all witnessed the Star Market lease signing, which was a first for Boston Properties, as we've never had a community advocacy group sit in on a signing. So what was that like?
It was a total surprise because we were so used to trying to overcome, all these hurdles. And then when they presented the cake, we realized that it was a celebration. And then they actually asked us to sign the lease. So it was really very moving.
Simply put, there wouldn't be a grocery store if it weren't for the Grocery Committee. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much. Congratulations on tremendous work.